As I said earlier, the G3 uses a bamboo and fiberglass composite deck. This is a flexi deck. You know how in the past with the Backfire G2 and G2S, Backfire advertised their board as having a flexi deck? The quality trucks, the flexi deck. I mean, technically it was flexi, but you wouldn't really ride the board like it was a flexi deck. It was, for the most part, a stiff deck. But with the G3, this really is a flexi deck now, which means if you like flexi decks, like for example the loaded Vanguard, then you'll probably like this deck. It is quite flexi and you can bounce around on it. If you like the type of carving where you're bouncing from one side to the other, you might like this deck. This deck is also a little bit longer and a little bit wider than the previous generation deck, which for me is good news because I like having the deck a little bit longer. I have two regular longboards that are about 40 inches long, and that's the length that I personally prefer in most cases. A slightly longer deck is just more comfortable to ride on. The deck also has noticeably more concave than before, which is great. You can totally feel exactly where your feet are on the board. The wheels that come with this board are 96 millimeters. Not sure about the durometer. Riding on this board feels like riding a belt drive board. I'll talk more about that when I get to the drive system, but I'm pretty happy with these wheels. The previous generation Backfire Galaxy boards used the caliber 2 in the front, but only in the front. Now, both the front and back used caliber trucks. I really like caliber trucks. The way they turn just feels really linear, really predictable. Caliber trucks are among the most popular trucks in the world.